What am I waiting for? Oh yeah. Ah, crap. I forgot to do this stuff. Oh, give me a second. Alright, so today we're building this. This is from, I was figure out standard kit from Bandai. This is from the show Synduality Noir. And this is Ellie. I'm pretty sure she's too lightly dressed for the situation they're in. Yeah, so anyway, the story here, blue something, powerful poison, kills everything, whoever. Not whatever, just whoever. Does it have to be people? And you're blurry as hell. Ah, that would explain it. Or not. Oh, there we go. Is it any better? Nope, still blurry. Alright, there we go. Animation, stand by you. Oh, that's what it says? Okay, yes, stand by you. That is what we're... Adventures Drifter. I don't know why that means. The profile, Ellie is a childhood friend of whatever his face. Drifter belongs to adventure group. Drifter, Wrecking Rocktown, Mal, Tears of the New Moon, 2099. Oh, okay, so explaining the situation. Of course, humanity has been wiped out, mostly. Literally decimated. 9 out of 10. Or is it 1 out of 10? Decimating is like you get no non-decim. No, well, basically the other 9 out of 10 got wiped out. So yeah, you got a bunch of like background information here on the various thing that we're dealing with, and I need to probably post these places. Let's even just get a nice little screenshot there. Give me a second. I need to post these places, and I'm gonna keep looking at the box. Oops. Yeah, okay. Just a moment. No, that's random. So, in 2222, that's for lots of twos. New neighbors in the store. What? What the hell? That's a weird way to start it. That's another story, and then the planet is integrated in the blue shift. Blue schist. Poison, new moon, something, other, calamity, blah blah blah. Basically, yeah, it's Cradle Coffin watching back as in Magus. Okay, general story, humanity has fallen, they're just going around scavenging stuff, and they're called drifters, is what I'm guessing. So this is just a figurized kit of one of the characters of the thing, Ellie. There's another figurized kit, I think, for Noir, which is the Magus person who just hangs around the back of their mecha in a big gold casket. I'm not sure why you're just like chilling around back there, but yeah. So this thing comes with a few accessories, including whatever this thing, base. That's kind of a weird attachment. Kind of large attachment on the back there. Well, we shall see. Hello Marcel, how you doing? We're just building a figurized kit today, nothing too crazy, hopefully. Figurized kits are usually a little somewhat easy to build, but it don't take as long as Gundam. There's fewer parts, really. The limbs and everything usually simpler, but this thing seems to have lots of accessories, so we'll see. What the hell? That's a weird face. Where are your teeth? Oh wait, your teeth are there. Never mind, it's just like the image, kind of weird. So yeah, I do have tamper-breathing faces with I guess 2 spares with different expressions for reasons, so you can like have all sorts of things on there. Use a temper print, blah blah. You got an apron, you got hands, of course, for cool poses. A jacket that can be taken off and off. Wait, so it's probably like not hollow, so you basically have to replace the arms and everything if you want the jacket on. That'd be weird if it were hollow. Now I'm gonna switch the music. Hello, did I say hello to John? I said hello Marcel, hello John, I think. Maybe. People on YouTube there. And alright. Just give me a second while I post links, places. Oh, that's good. Yes. What is going on? Figure it on a tap, building a marbling effect for the Fire Lord's weapon. Like streaks and stuff. It's cool. Anyway, I don't know much about this show, Synduality Noir. Hold on, what is that? Human. Type mechanic, human magus. A magus, I guess, is a android of some sort, or some kind of plant life. They do hide in the back of these things. So yeah, I watched like the first episode of this, but didn't really stick around. I need to like try it. It's like, I feel like cell shading style. I may be wrong. Can't really tell. From here, maybe I'll see like another screen cap in the instructions, so will tell me, but I feel like it was potentially cell shaded. It's back when like cell shading was like really, everybody was doing cell shading anime, so may have been kind of put off by the thing. So I'm gonna do this and that, hopefully. Alright, let's open this box and take a look inside. That was a weird fart. Alright. Smacking everything everywhere. Alright, let's hold on. What's in there? What is that? That's weirdly thick. Huh. It's weird. The paper for this one is kind of thick, which is kind of weird. Yeah, the paper on here is like very thick, very heavy for some reason. That's like unusual. Yeah, it's like, this is like heavier than usual paper. Something's... I'm getting notifications from somewhere, I have no idea from what. There. What? Oh, hey! People are posting stuff on Discord now. You can share stuff with me on Discord, look at that. Nice. I was confused, I was getting notifications or something, like, oh, what is that? Oh, it's Discord. Thanks for sharing, John. Or Leozario. So when you say marbling, you mean like streaking effects like underneath it, or what? I'm gonna keep going, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this is weird. This is like thicker paper than usual. It's a bit odd. But yeah, you get some nice artwork of the person, which is basically the same as the box. Yeah, it's the same. And just extra, if I can find where we start, so extra story text here to explain the, well, backstory for you. There's a game. Oh, it's a game. I mean, someone mentioned that before. It's a game, they made an anime of it. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole, I watched like one episode. I was like, okay. I can't. It's not that. What the hell is up with your face? The only problem, okay, the problem with these kits, I mean, at least like the non-P Bandai ones, or even the P Bandai ones, the premium ones. The premium ones, you get like 5 faces. I guess with like 2 extra expressions. But the regular standard ones, you get just 3 faces, 1 pre-painted and 2 blank ones with 2 expressions, essentially. I kind of got around that problem, at least for the Figurize Soletta Mercury kit, by pre-printing her faces. So I can like make as many faces I want, in theory. Although I did that and then I ended up not really doing anything afterwards with it. Should probably do like a check on that. Oh, so that's a backpack? Or is that... Because it's shown to be not clear plastic here, which is weird. Attachment allows for even more freedom when posing with the display stand. Okay, I believe you. But yes, basically a standard high-grade instruction, except it's like weirdly heavy. The paper is weirdly thick and weirdly heavy. So that's a bit unusual. Maybe I'll fold this to be a bit fancy. So you can like do stuff like this and kind of fold like a book. Alright, so let's start here. So first, well, I actually need to get this stuff out of the bags. So I was watching, so if you guys, anybody remembers Gunpla TV from HLJ, which kind of ended a long time ago. Oh yeah, Marble. Well, yeah, Marble usually has like streaks through it. So I guess you might need to like paint the streaks first and then cover it with clear coat or something, like thick clear coat to kind of give it like that impression. Maybe not. Well, marble usually means polished. But anyway, we have the apron and the shirt here. So you get like separate parts completely, I guess the arms and everything for the clothes there. So you get some clear part, and this is actually her backpack, I think. It's disguised as a stand attachment. If some reason it's clear. More human parts. Human parts. Just checking, making sure there's nothing it seems like is missing from the runner. Hasn't happened, well, it happened only once. And on a Bandai kit of all things, we have some stickers. They are not foil stickers. Foil stickers are usually on a shiny material. This one's different. Well, we shall see. And the hair parts. Hopefully this one. This is a very small bag. But these are very small runners. And some decals for the eyes. Some sweat drops. And some things. Why is that one of them higher, one of them lower? Well, just to like space them out, I guess. That's a lot of eyes. They give you a few spares because you might mess up, or you might wanna. Although they don't, wait, they don't have spares. They're all unique. They're all different expressions. Huh. The Celeste Mercury one give you like a larger sheet. Well, I think with like more things on there. I think it's usually the case. They give you like a few spares in case I guess you mess up or you wanna change it up. Tank top person, of course, because she belongs to the tank top gang in One Punch Man. Tank top tiger. That's the hero's name. More backpack parts, or I guess belts and things. The extremely short you had there for a reason, and faces which are on separate runners. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna liberate one of these. I don't think I need, or maybe I do. No, I'll just leave it in the bag. I'm just gonna use this one. Very simple face. But yeah, I'm gonna leave these two in there and not build them for the purposes of this video. Well, anyway, let's start building. Usually, yeah, you start with the face, with the figurized kit, at least the ones I've built so far. So we need B2 B27. Alright. Am I too close? Probably not. Let's leave you alone for now. Well, actually, we do need you immediately, so let's not leave you alone. Tempo print is kinda resistant to scratches and whatnot. Well, probably not, but it is resistant to tempering or temporing. Okay, I'm gonna end up gouging this. Saw people using a hobby knife to get nubs out, but I still prefer a file because it's flat, it's a reference surface, whereas a knife will just unexpectedly go places you don't want it to. Alright, leave that over there. This weird piece here, which is supposed to be a face. Oh, I see the ears. Never mind. Oh yeah, anybody watching or joining us, I do have a Discord now. Finally join that crowd. And so if you wanna join my Discord and be discordant about things, if you want to talk about something, contact me about anything. That's how we exchange information, because YouTube doesn't have private messaging, so we have to do that. And we need A, which seems like a red part, or not? No, it's gray. No, this is A. A2 22. Alright then, there's an L on this thing. Why though? And in the back, behind the ears, like so. This, I feel, will not need a lot of pre-drilling. You probably shouldn't, well, unlike Gundam kits, these don't really snap together. They kind of slide together mostly, so hopefully we won't really need a lot of pre-drilling here, or none at all. And it's also a very modern kit, which means the plastic is kind of soft. So A219, 18.4, A1, okay, A21. So that. I'll just get everything. How bad could it get? I'll just get the parts off here. kind of large gates here on the hair parts, which is not great because those are very thin and kind of full of details. They're very organic, so if you start filing or scraping and stuff, you're gonna end up with a bit messy looking things there. Try to not ruin this bit. No, that's probably ruined. And that one. That's all of the pink stuff. And so we need this. The rest goes. Well, the rest is going to be needed in a second anyway. So because we're building the head, so everything hair is needed, and we need also A1. Where is A1? A1. A1. 4 and 4. Oops, I almost dropped this on a file, so that's not good. Alright, so you put the face, you put the lotion, well, the face on the lotion, or the face on the part. Just put the face on there. Maybe not. There's a tiny bit of a nub there. And some parts just kind of rolling off the table right now, so careful with that. Alright, let's try that again. Usually the faces are kind of easy to get off because you will need to be able to swap the faces around, so this one's gonna... There's a gap there, so why? Is it upside down? No, it's the right side up. Okay. Alright, so then we need... Wait, where's step 1? Oh, this is step 1. Step 1's down here. This was step... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, okay. A1. 1, so we do need this part. Well, we shall... whatever. I'll just get the whole thing off too. So, these parts have very few parts, so if I see something like that, I'll usually just get all the parts off, just so I don't waste time scanning runners to find parts. Curved surfaces, just nip a little extra here so you can smooth it down to the curve. Very soft plastic, just kind of squishy, which is on purpose, I guess, because you want it to have a somewhat organic feel. There's probably like techniques to like make. You should look it up. There's probably techniques on how to like make like a marbled texture or marble pattern, at least out of paint. That's all of these. Like the parts, there's fewer parts compared to like the amount of plastic left over, which is always kinda annoying. Okay, so this is pile A. Let's put that over there. Put that back in the box because I don't need it. That's the tongue. Alright, so we do need these now. I'm gonna have to clean those up a little bit. Focus better. Okay. Okay, so A 1918. A2 1918. Oh, that's why we have a gap. Well, just put that last. Don't put that first. Do this first because why do we have that? There's something. What the? Why do we have these bald things here? It doesn't actually connect to anything. What the heck? Oh. I kinda clicked and get these little nubs here off. Can reuse a file here because the file will kind of damage the adjacent hair strands. Kind of a large. Okay, this one maybe. Come on now. Yeah, I probably need to like clamp that down and glue it because there's a little bit of a gap, but it's not too bad. Alright. And then I'm taking too long for this. The China buns, I guess. Although kind of small for China buns. But these are just the mounting points for the twin tails. And then you need this thing here, that's the face. Put the face after you put the hair. Don't do the thing, whatever it says to do there. That makes no sense. Because you need to be able to remove the face anyway. So if you remove the face, you're not gonna like reapply it before the hair anyway. Alright. It's like a different person. I think here China girl, or whatever else they call it. Alright, so A13, A213, A214, A215, A216, basically all the hair. There's nothing else to do here except build the hair. You just need to figure out which part goes where, yeah. I mean, we'll figure it out. It's not like it's gonna be that complicated, right? Although it kind of is. Okay, which one is which? Not you. Probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, there we go. And maybe? It seems like yes. Yes. Okay, before we put that together, let's just clean that up a little bit, as much as we can. You know, the hair things are all like... The plastic is soft, so it will get gouged and scraped out quite easily. Put that over there so I don't damage it. I mean, it will only fit a certain way anyway, so that goes onto there. Like twisty locks. She has curly hair. Curvy, curly. And well, it'll make sense eventually. Try not to go too fast that you end up damaging something. I'm not even looking at the instructions. Beware of the tip, it says. Yes, beware of the tip. This is very... Okay, I already did this one. Never mind that. The tips are pointy and sharp and stabby and deadly. So do beware. And I did this one already, I think. I need to keep track of what I'm cleaning. Nope, I didn't do this one. Okay, that's you there and there. Alright. Try to shave it along the curve. And you go there. And you go... Actually, that was the opposite. I needed to do that one first, but that will be fine. There we go. Beware of the tip. We'll need some glue here to kind of like press these down, kind of just close these gaps a bit. Hair is always a bit tricky because it is softer plastic and you can't really... I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. Oh, it's only two twin tails. So much effort for just 2 locks. So just get that in there. That's just because of the limitations of injection molding that we have to do this. So yeah, you will need some glue to kind of close those gaps. So basically remove the outermost, clamp those down, glue it all properly, and then add additional layers. And for now, this is good. One of them goes, they're not the same. I think this one goes there. Might not matter that much. Although, no, I guess it does matter. The flatter part, basically. And there we go, head. Nice. Alright, so what else do we got? Chest. So we need B135. That's A. That's B1. 35, 25, 24, 22, 23, 35, 34. Wait, I'm 34? No, 34. So this, and 23. That. 23, 22, and no, this area. Very, very soft plastic, cuts very easily, feels like cutting polycaps. And also very small parts here. I feel like, I can look it up, I feel like figurized kits, how did older figurized kits, I mean, they usually don't use polycaps. So the technique existed, I guess, but it just got better. Maybe they never used polycaps. I'm trying to imagine like older kits, because they wouldn't. Polycaps take up space. You can get away with Gundams because it's mechas, and it's a bit larger, thicker limbs. And these are kind of soft and leave kind of a residue. And so on and so forth. And what does this even do? Oh. Tiny neck piece there. Goes all the way up in the head. Not all that necessary to polish this, but I'm doing it anyway. It's gonna be inside. Alright, so this thing plus that thing goes into there, this thing on the front, this thing on the back. Pop that in there. Alright. And we need A15, which I believe this one. Slice very carefully, because these are very soft, so you can easily take off more material than you would like, or often leave more material than you like because you're being too careful, or even cause weird gaps and whatever. So anyway, this goes on there. Which way? With No, other way. And it's a bit of a cop-out. You have like a big old hole in the back for the connection base. They don't even try to hide the hole. And we need apparently a bunch of stickers already. Okay. Put the part in first or put the sticker in afterwards, I guess. Well, problems like if I can't put the sticker on it first because I can't hold this at the same time. Okay, let's try to figure out where this goes. It should only go in a certain way. There we go. So why do we have to put the sticker on there first? Oh, the strap for the... That is the... What is the number of that? 1113. So you're basically putting the strap. The strap is fake. It's not real. Oh, weird. And let's get those in there. So we need 11, 13. So that's 13 on this side. So let's see. I mean, you could paint it if you want. Very thin, so let's use that instead. Yeah, it could have given us like different... I feel like it could have just given us like a different shade of... Well, I'm using 11 first, never mind. So 11 is on this side, so... Alright, so you just join that there. Or try... The hell did I just do? Is it the opposite? No, it's correct. The Y, is it not lining up? It's not lining up correctly. Trying to get that to kind of line up. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap now. Because it's not... It would have been better if this was like a separate... I guess it's kind of hard to do that. Yeah, it's kind of a gap, no matter what. So, down the road, I mean, it's like a different texture too, so I guess... Maybe, I mean, you could paint this, probably. Yeah, you can definitely paint this. You glue it and then you paint the... Because these don't seem to move. Oh. Okay. Let's try the other one. Seems a bit messed up. No, this one fit perfectly, what the hell? Well, almost perfectly. still a bit weird. Yeah, definitely might want to paint that instead. But the sticker has a little bit of thickness to it, so it kind of stands out a bit more. Alright, it took a bit too long. And then this here on the front, the boobies, the boobas, whatever it is called. Just make sure you don't. Well, you don't have to be that careful. And make sure you get all the nubs out here. Don't break the very thin part there. Just hook it on top there, and there you go. Yeah. You hook it over the head and join it up like that. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it probably requires a bit of glue. This don't move. The shoulder blades don't move. So you might want to just glue the whole thing together. Remove the sticker and just paint it over properly. And then that way will like reach all the way to the front. And over here we have, optionally, I guess. I can see this being optional. For a little bit more exposure, if you felt like it. This moves a little bit. Alright. Let's do this properly. And try to get that to get in the bit there. And there we go. Just gonna nudge that into place. That's probably not. Nope, that is how it's supposed to be. Alright. This doesn't exactly fit for some reason. It's like slightly off. I'm getting some Misty vibes from this girl. From Pokemon. Finally, this part here onto there with a larger ball poking out. And that. No, it just goes in all the way, I guess. Or maybe not all the way. So anyway, that's a very long neck and the upper chest. So let's just leave that somewhere over there. Now, B. I forgot what part. This is A, never mind. Alright, A and B1. Okay, so this is B1. So, B116. Let's do that. Arms. Both arms at the same time here. Let's make sure we're not confusing parts. Alright, so B11617. 1617 over there is 17. Oh, B2, okay. So separate runners for separate arms. Alright. Yeah, you get this little bit here. All of these, I guess, for one arm, all of the other one for the other arm. Yeah, more or less. Alright. Oh yeah. This area and that area, so... those are for the arms. No, it's just one arm at a time then. Let's make some assumptions there on what we're cutting. Very thin, oops, very small, thin hands. Oh, that's not too many small parts. Can be to 15. Those are the legs, not mine. 9, 15. Let's not mix those up. Saying that and immediately mixing them up. And 15 and 14 and 8 over there, and these ones very, very, very small parts. That over there, so it's all together. What else do we need? 16, 17, 18, and 28, 26. $28, 26, 27, 29 over there. Do let me know if the screen is too bright or something. Alright, what else? 1920. Do I get this? I did. And a bunch of stuff. Alright. I need this slice so soft. This is so soft. Like, if you try to file them off, you're gonna potentially mess it up a little bit. I'll try anyway. Okay, so B116 plus B117. B117 here, and okay, like that, and that goes into a very thin shoulder here. Also helps keep the two halves together. And into this thing with a little circle here pointing towards the shoulder ball, like so. Then we need pieces that disappeared. Where did I? What did I do with those? Okay, I'm looking for these pieces, but I don't see them. Ah. Did they bounce off? Both of them? What the? Well, let's build the other arm. Oh wait, try to figure out. Oh wait. No wait, there they are. Never mind. That might look different from a distance. Just polish that a bit, and that too, and so does it matter which one is which? 28, 26. Oops. Can't tell which way is which. Well, they might only fit one way anyway, so let's find it out. Into B8, B28. And then we take these very, very, very small parts that require cleaning. Is that right? Yes, that is right. And that goes on that. And that one goes there. That's 4 weapons and stuff. It doesn't really have, yeah, it doesn't have like specialty poses. It's just generic. I did order the choo-choo kit, figurized kit. I don't know when it already came out or not. I feel like it should have. And these, there's a thicker part and a less thick part. Thick part goes there. Less thick part. Except which arm is this? Nope, wrong arm. That. Wrong hand. Everything just rolling off the table today. What the hell? And this is not connecting right. It seems to be just popping off randomly. Let's try over there. Where the dot is, that's the front. A little hole. I feel like there should be... Nope, nothing. Never mind. No stickers on this. And... like so. So this one's at the bottom, this one's at the top. Or, yeah. Is that what I did here? No, the opposite. Oh no. No, wait, that's correct. Alright, never mind that. Get back in there. Has some issues apparently with the hand here not exactly staying. Now if you move it too much it will seems to pop off. Okay, this one looks fine. This one looks a bit... No. Arms. As much as we can. Arms. No. Yeah, it's gonna be very short. Not we'll be here for an hour. Not like less. Alright, so then the rest of it, the body. Now let's get the rest out. Yeah. I'll just risk it. Actually, 31, 33. Let's build this one first. So you stay there. And 32, 30, go over there for the next leg. Alright, that's all the runners be. We're basically running out of runners already. Alright. Okay, well, not exactly, but close. So that's B. This is A. This is D. Nothing from C, I guess. Yeah, nothing yet from C, so I just get everything out of here as well. That way we have most D1 and D2. Okay. Yeah, always the waste of plastic. I've yet to encounter the use for all these stickers. all of D1 and D2. I'm just gonna put the whole thing over there. Just mix it up like that. And then, well, that's it. So anyway, B. To 11. That's a butt crack. That is a butt crack. She's being a plumber over here. Alright, so we need this thing. Just this thing? Just this thing. This is D1. 1. Onto B210. Like this, or the other way around. It doesn't seem to be that way. There's a little notch on here, which I don't think... Oh, there you go. There we go. Oh, well, okay. There's little notches here, but there's nothing really to notch onto. I just rest there, so then you just pop that on there, just like so. Alright. And then D210 plus D28 plus D29. There's a difference between D2 8 and 9. This would be 8. And that goes on there. Pop. Or pachin. Well, it's a very gentle pachin. Very, very slight pachin. Alright. And that one goes there. It's internal parts, so I guess it's fine, I suppose. And I got it wrong, didn't I? This was supposed to be like that, and yeah. Yeah. It is wrong. Way. Ah. At least it pops off easily. Or should. There we go. And there we go. Well, that's even worse. Okay, we got it this way. We got that one onto there. What? That doesn't make sense because... Oh. There we go. That makes more sense. There's a little notch here for the axle, but hopefully that didn't ruin it, because when you pop it on, it kind of deforms the plastic. So if you remove it again, it deforms it some more, so it kind of wears it out a bit. Anyway, we got this here. No, it's gonna get worn out anyway, so whatever. The shorts. Are they even shorts anymore at this point? Not sure. I think that's too far gone to be shorts. They're too worn out. Should buy a new pair. Oh, that won't go away. Yeah, it's a little bit of a dark spot there. It's like, I want to sand that more because that's different. Usually, like when you have stress lines they're paler, this one's like darker. Yeah, that's unusual. Well, it shall be fine. So, this thing here, pop that in to there with this in the front, like so. Just move these down so you can kind of get those into there and line it up, and we'll kind of like hold the two pieces there, the two halves together, prevent them from coming off, which is nice. Although it doesn't, does it? No, yeah, it does. It does rotate, never mind. So it's a bit jiggly. Well, it doesn't jiggle, but it can move around a bit. It's not like fixed in place. It has some flexibility. The hips can like do all sorts of weird things. So that's the waist. Okay. Now one of the legs. So this one plus that one plus this one. So, and D215 plus D216, so one or the other. Oh, did I forgot? I don't think I forget stickers anywhere. So we need to put these, the ball joints. Because we don't have polycaps, we have actual, well, you have polystyrene fake polycaps there. Just pop that on there. Or the other one. And shave a bit if needed. Is that correct? That is correct. And the other one over there. And also the ball for the other leg. Make sure I get rid of the nub. Make sure it's pointing outwards. Outwards, I said. And what the hell? Need the stick to kind of get it to point in the correct direction. It's quite tight. It's not loose at all. Alright. Yeah, I could have given this I feel like a separate piece here, instead of giving us a, whatever that is, sticker. Alright, so we got this, plus that thing, just like that. This thing pointing outwards. Oh, the other way around. There we go. And that thing over there. It's a nice squeeze on the thigh there. And there's two things there, which that's the one at the top. This one's at the bottom. So that goes like that. And we just need a leg. Nope. That leg. Kind of refer to this one. The image will tell you kind of which way the curves go. If you are like me and prematurely trim them off. It should be done shortly, so like so. Like so, actually. And we need this giant thing. Good grief. Might be better to just paint that, but I don't think I have any. Well, maybe I do. Oh, never mind. Tell me that kind of matches that exactly. Alright, so try to get that on there, lined up. Should start actually in the thigh and try to get it lined up with that start there. And kind of guide it gradually. Oh, it connects. Well, I should have. Yeah, it connects two halves. So, not ideal. preferable to paint that should you get chance. Yeah, just paint it if you get the chance. Alright, that's one leg. Any other stickers on here? Nope. Any other leg? Yeah, very thick page. Huh. Kind of bouncy too, so I'm not sure if that's... Oh, got a foot. No, we should probably do the feet. Well, we'll do the feet in a second. Or not. Let's do the feet. Are the feet blue? A10, A11. No, they're not. They're all white. Alright, see. Right foot, left foot. And we need... Yeah. Almost lost this. This one's the top part. And like so. Alright, so we need also these things, which look like Dragon Ball looking shoes. The kind boots that Goku wears. No, yeah, just 26. Alright, so it's just like gently on there, it's not heavily on there. This is just like resting on the thing, it's not connected really, it's not like, it's just like, it wiggles a bit, is what I'm trying to say. You're not having that connected. Alright, so we need 20. Well, let's just get both of them first and then we do the stickers. Alright, for the other leg. So we got that part. And we do this part. Hollow bit. Non-hollow bit. And that goes, oops, in there. With this part kind of holds the whole thing together. Wait a minute. Wrong foot. And this one shows that the thing here goes the other way. I'm not even looking at the numbers at this point. We have very few parts left, so it's kind of, or should be, kind of obvious. Not too hard. Why do we have one which doesn't? Oh, this might be an alternate part. Is it? Yeah, I think it's an alt part, so if you don't want whatever this is, you can swap this out. So you might have to choose, I guess, depending on what kind of thing you want a holster on or no holster. But we don't have an alternate part for this. So how do we do that? Because this kind of clips on there and there. So what's this for? Did I miss one? Did it just a ball here? What the hell? Like so, and we got legs. No, wait. Yep. Legs. Alright, yeah. So we got this part here, which is like a, well, we shall see in a minute. Alright, so this, and then you need to build this thing, which is easy enough. Just a holster for something. Not sure what this does yet. I shall see also. Alright, so that goes. Oh, I see. So we have two. These don't go together, but you have the choice of this one, depending on what you want to show there. This one or that one. If you don't want this, so you have some alternate configurations here you can mess around with. So let's do the shoes and stickers for those. And try to, come on. Oh, okay, never mind. Try to nudge that kind of into place. Yeah, okay. Well, I've messed up a little bit. Got a little bit offset there. These are They're not foil stickers, they actually are kinda breaking apart there kinda easily. Unexpectedly. Man, this kind of fell apart kind of fast. These are probably for the jacket, so these could be painted. But they have this weird, like, plasticky feel to them. So you might, well, I guess, just a bit of clear coat might work. 26, 27, so you are 27. Don't know. Because it does kind of point toward the inside. Alright. Or the outside. At any rate, one leg done. Let's do the other one. Something's not gonna come out with tweezers, so you might need a knife. There we go. Exodia. Hey Troy, how you doing? What? That was a while ago. I don't know what's up with the comments. The Exia or the Exodia? What's the Exodia? It's like there's like static electricity that kind of just like attracts it to the plastic. Which is not exactly helpful. Yeah. And all right, just lightly. Anything else? Well, probably is like bits and pieces to paint on there. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, so we got 2 legs. Okay, and we're supposed to put something on there. $19 or 16. Nope, 19. Okay, not the right spot for that. Starts at the bottom. Or could be at the top. I'll try to line that up. Well, that didn't work out either. And I'm kind of wasting chances there. Or maybe it does. Oh, never mind. No clue. Well, that'll do, I guess. Alright, that's that. What else? Now we move to the color side. So clear parts, we should probably... These are the backpacks. Well, the backpack. Clear backpack for some reason, and I'm using this here to cut it off because... Well, actually I should do a double knit. Which is fine. And it has these 6, which are ball joints there. Those are gonna roll off the table. I guess that's the point of glass files. Kind of file those harder surfaces, make it smoother. But I think I'm doing okay. I don't know if this should be painted or not. Because, I mean, transparent is a bit weird. Yeah, it looks painted in the pictures. Yeah, that's a weird choice. We don't have like a... We don't have any like light. It seems like gray, so we don't have any of those parts. That's a weird design choice. But you do have 3mm attachments there, so I don't know, maybe you could do something with that. And holes there for what? There's like holes here for holding things. 3mm attachments there, so you could basically any kind of... I don't know why ever you would do that, but basically you could have free... Oh, it just comes off. What the hell? I figured that would be like more securely in there, but it just pops off. What is this, like a Bernier backpack or something? So it's like in the back, and then you can just, you know, it doesn't inspire. So basically it's a mechanical part. It's an attachment, but why? It's probably in the anime, but I have no idea what it's done for. It doesn't actually fit on the back very snugly. It's like weird gaps here. Like if it were like that, I guess. Not even. It doesn't really fit on there, so. It's just an adapter for the no, seriously, why? You don't need this. It's a weird thing. Alright, we're gonna use that. Okay, so actually, let's build the rest of these. We finished building all the parts except the well, the other parts. So that's what we're gonna do now. So just get all of these liberated. Figure out standard of high for Yu-Gi-Oh! What's up with the comments coming in like several minutes afterwards? It says your comments like from 10 minutes ago. It's probably more complicated the thing I'm building here. Actually, let me look it up. Okay, that looks very complicated. It's basically a like it's a mecha at this point. Oh, it's like more segmented and stuff. So it's like I guess the whole point of Figurize is like your human scale. Like 1/12 scale, essentially. Main body is kind of simple, at least for the kit I'm building. It's the accessories that kind of add on a little more time, because otherwise we're basically done with the basic figure. Try to get all of these out in a straight line, not have anything roll off the table. I'm probably messing this up a bit. Alright, all the blue from runner F. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff here. So you have the alternate part as explained. Oops. Alternate part, you can use the smaller thing there. You can remove that, put that there if you feel like it. That's for the... actually, you don't even need that for most purposes. Yeah, you can just always stick with the... well, you're gonna have to pop that off, which is a bit difficult. You don't want to use... well, you gotta be careful here. Try not to scrape the thing there. There we go. And try this one first. I think I like the shorter one better anyway. And that will just go where? Up or down? Yeah, up. Okay, up. I mean, well, I guess no. So if you put this one on there, it kind of like locks the leg because the leg has like 2 attachment points, so it makes the leg less. It might make it less. I need to like try this out because I feel like it's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna like, or it could. I guess based on the distance here and there, it could actually just kind of be like a connecting cam thing, so it might be fine. The only problem here is you can't, if you're gonna swap it out every now and then, if you feel like, oh, I like this, I feel like that today, you're gonna end up wearing down the, or not. Probably not. Never mind. Well, anyway. Let's keep going with this. So, F11 with F8 looks like this, potentially, or actually looks like not this, not that, maybe this, nope, not that. This thing? Yes, no. Yes, actually. Looks like that, so... kind of, oops, that's a detail part there. Not an up, kind of like a zipper. So you have 2 options actually. You can do with the sleeves or without the sleeves, or with the hoodie and without the hoodie. So many options. Unexpected. Like so. This is F14 plus the whole thing around it there. Again, a dot of blue will help with the gaps and whatnot. Alright. And F17, F18. Appears to be this guy. Yeah, it's the same on the other side, so it's fine. 17 F18 with the F 17 on the top. Pops in there. Doesn't quite, not much of a hole here. And then at the bottom we see F5, which is this guy and that one. The only problem here is you have to remove the hold up. Well, you have to remove the whole hand with the wrist, and then the wrist is kind of stuck in there. You should take a look at the other one. Oh, this actually goes in there first. Or does it? Not that one. Like so. And yeah, it's kind of iffy. Might want to kind of... Yeah, you would kind of want to... like glue something here to kind of give it a little bit of... I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying something to kind of make it stick in there. Oh, there we go. Oh no, never mind. My idea is like to put kind of a little bit of a ball at the top there and kind of have it so it doesn't fall out so much. I mean, it's holding, it's just a bit unstable. Yeah. I wonder if I got the wrong arm here. No, that's the... Nope, actually that is the wrong arm. Let's try this one. Alright. And that one goes, if I'm not mistaken, wrong way. There we go. This needs to be glued, probably. And maybe put something to kind of hold it in there. I won't do that right now, but it's something that can be done. Because it kind of prove. Yeah, okay. And we got. You know what? It has some white stuff here, so. Kind of try to. Yeah, that doesn't work very well. Or I should do that before I put them together. Vaguely. That's just because the stickers are gonna be hard to get on there. Because also it's like I'm gonna have to remove those anyway because oh, maybe not this one. Yeah, this one definitely. Because the sticker kind of overlap on the edge there, so it's not. It's just a preview anyway. Except with this one, it seems perfectly fine. Alright. This one goes there. Actually, this one goes on there first. No pre-drilling at all, but still doesn't. They don't like click together, the parts. They just slide together easily, and they're kind of like they don't fit tightly. Seems to be a chance for it to escape. Close enough. And we did the bottom one, so let's just dry it. Let it dry for a second. It has kind of white down there, so I guess I could just a little bit. This is just for a preview. Let this dry for a second. It's basically a ratty old jacket at this point. This one, I guess I could do that part, which is, yeah, it's two separate parts for this one, so it should be okay. You have like some very nice small detail here, the actual zipper. Well, not the individual zipper thing, but you have like this zipper pattern here on there. Oh, I need these two things on there, this way, so it can open a bit. I see. So the jacket is hinged, so it kind of opens and closes. It's not glued together, so it will kind of open and close as needed, which is an interesting construction. So you can kind of slip it on and close it. Interesting. What is that for? Oh, there's a hoodie as well. $23 goes on this side. I kind of have to put it on first. Yeah, it's very white, so I guess I can just paint those cuffs white at some point. This is not a very good brush for this. I need to get proper white paint. Then I probably could do quick touch-ups. Okay, so we got this, and finally this hood piece here. Alright, and oh, this is for the tongue. Never mind. Whatever this is for. Oh. Did I? Oh no, it's correct. Never mind. I thought I did it wrong. Oh, right. This part here. Once that is dry. Of course you got an armband. Why wouldn't you have an armband? Where does that go? Of course it goes over the gap. Oh wait, no it doesn't. There's a little receptacle for the sticker number 18. Just on the edge. Like that. Half-Life reference? I don't know. Like that. Takes a while to dry. Meanwhile, I'm getting fingerprints or everything, so let's just leave that alone for a second. While I try to do this part, which is also not meant to be glued together because otherwise you won't be able to. Oh, actually, I forgot this part. So this part is the hoodie, which is explained over here, which just attaches on the back. So yeah, we do get lots of option parts kind of with this thing. Okay, hoodie goes there. It actually goes inside. So try to line that up a bit. Which is a bit difficult because, well, but I think we're doing okay. It deforms a little bit, but not much. So just pat those down again and just make them fit. Alright, so then that kind of hooks on the back there if you want a hoodie. Which you probably do, because it also comes with the, oh, you need to remove it. It kind of locks the whole apparatus in place. And also you need these. It should just clip on. This is unexpectedly complicated. How long have I been there? 3 hours? Hold up. Let me check the clock. 2 hours 30. Unexpectedly complicated. Yeah, careful when you pop those in. You don't want to bend those too much. Support the back. They should only go a certain way. Don't be able to fit them in the wrong slot. There. Support it on the back. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we got sleeveless jacket, or depending on your preference. You can go sleeveless for a little while, just while those dry. Now, I need to get proper white paint. I don't have any proper white paint, which is weird. You would think white paint is the first thing you would have. Or black paint. Wait, probably black paint. But white paint too. This is probably some thing that happened in the anime. You know how they do it. Okay, what else do we need on this thing? I feel like I missed a few things here. So we did do the thing here. So you need to go onto the cap. Why? I don't know. But you go on there. And already breaking. Wow, that sucks. Careful with this little bit. They're sticky. The part that sticks out there is going to, well, how you push it, essentially. This is where you need sticks. You need a stick to reach the parts your fingers cannot reach. And gently push them in ways you cannot. There we go. Under this weird little sticky part there. And that goes on there. Which is nice. Alright. So then you got this thing and that thing and this mystery part, which is, oh, connector. I see. For that. So you can basically... This is more useful than this. What is this for? Probably some equipment she uses in the anime at some point. Okay, John, have a good night. We're almost done anyway. Pretty much. That's it. Final touches. That's it. We're done. And the rest kinda just shells together here. But you don't want to glue those together. Those will need to be removed from time to time. So just actually make sure they're nice and clean. Ish. And there we are. We're done. All the pieces built. Anything left over? Where's that from? I don't know. I don't see anything where that would go. A little number 4 there. Oh. No big loss, I guess. Seems like a zipper part or some sort. Oh, 4, there we go. 4 goes on the arm. Look like the zipper part here. Like this little zipper thing here. I'm not sure that's gonna work. Oh, it does work. Let's leave that alone. Just a preview anyway. I'll have to repaint that at some point. Alright, so cleanup time and then building time and then kind of a review time here. Finished building the figurized standard Ellie from Synduality Noir. She is, I'm guessing, the female lead, if there is such a thing, in that show. I don't know. I think they're the other female lead, well, is a non-human thing called a magus. Alright, so let's put that over there. Okay, so building is easy. Let's get to this stuff. Calibrate for a second. Figure out where. I'll do. Alright, we'll start with this leg. Maybe not. Too close. A leg. Another leg. The waist. Just, yeah, it's kind of, the waist is a bit, so you kind of have to push this side to kind of get this one on there. And push the other side to kind of get the other side on. Get a little closer. And then the torso. And why not this thing? So that just kind of folds up through here, opens in there. And this in the back kind of. So that's an option. Although yeah, this thing just keeps slipping off. Alright. That's an option. but it doesn't quite stay there, so maybe not. So just get that off. So maybe you do need to get the full jacket experience. Alright, so it's not as, I feel like there's been figurized kit with like more articulations than these, than this one. And of course the hand is kind of finicky. There's a very, very small connection here. Yep, Misty person. Oh wait, that's the wrong side. Usually these and finally the twin tail. There we go. Person built. It's a simple figurized kit. Nothing extraordinary about it. I mean, like, I feel like there's been figurized kit with like better like shoulder joints where the shoulder blades kind of moved forward. This one, the shoulder blades just don't. And maybe they are meant to move a little bit, but not, they don't really move that much. There's some issues, I guess, with the hands here. I noticed, like because it's a very, 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 very small joint, it will kind of fall off kind of easily. So it's meant for posing, not for playing. Yeah, very exposed midriff, but that's how she dresses. Usually, the few figurized kits I've built usually have like some kind of hidden feature because Japan, like midriffs will be like hidden underneath clothing or something like that, and it's for you to know that it's there but not really shown. The leg, I mean, it's kind of somewhat standard. No, not quite. I feel like there's been better built articulations for these. Very thin limbs, very thin legs, because it is a figurized kit after all. And you're trying to mimic some skinny waif of a anime girl. So it has to be like ridiculously slim, impossible. Tuberculosis body type. Not sure what you're doing, but you're doing something. You even sit with your legs crossed. I don't think you can manage that. Well, you can do that. And of course the wrist kind of breaks off pretty easily because of the very small pin joint there. These, like, I feel like these are bigger on like other kits I've built. These are very, very thin wrists, and I feel like it should be somewhat clip together. Like this one just they don't really clip together. Might be able to like put a little plastic bit on the outside kind of to fix that in place, but I feel a bit hesitant. Yeah, might be able to. It's gonna be a little weird, but it might work. Yeah, not terribly articulate. Yeah, this keeps coming off. You do get like different hands here, like if you want to have it holding something. It's like standard size for like beam sabers and whatnot. So you can use that with other Gundam parts or Gunpla parts actually, and do something. It's 1/12 scale, so you can put it on a kind of 1/12 scale. Usually motorcycles get like 1/12 scale, so there's some option there. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. The boot part there is kind of free floating. Nothing actually clips it in place, which is kind of interesting. So that it kind of wiggles in place a bit. There's a Vegeta kit I built recently, which had similar features where the boot kind of just wiggles there. So depending on how you move the foot, it adds a little bit of more realism. But otherwise, it's like fairly simple. One single ball articulation there. Leg, of course, very simple. Does most what you expect the leg. Hip is, yeah, just the same. It's how far do you go in? I don't know about this far. Yeah, it does kind of wiggle. It is a little free floating kind of thing here, so you do have for like a hip getting a bit. Arms keep popping off. Yeah, it is. It is simple enough. Very simple. But the interesting part really are all the extra options that you have to change it. So you do have this thing here, which I'm guessing you need to take out the... Yes. You need to take out this part and actually rotate that inside so it doesn't hit on the outside. Remove these shells, remove the head, pop that on, and pop that back. I'll pop that in the back. Oops, that didn't line up. Alright, so it's kind of just a shell around the body. 4 reasons. I did not build Noir. I do have Noir figurized kit. I haven't built that one yet. Just picked this one at random. Because why not? And flat on her face. Are you a bit heavy? Front heavy with this? No, she's gonna need bend the knee a little bit. To answer Marcel's questions, I do not have the... I do have the Noir one, but I haven't built it. Yeah, you can do like... I mean, it's like an interesting kit here. You have like a few options. So, you have cat paws, and I guess you could have a hand holding a beam saber to do the whole like cutting of like things on a chopping board while wearing an apron, if you so felt like it. So there's no potential here for fun stuff. I don't think this will fit on any other, because this is like very narrow. The character design is very, very, very skinny, which we're told is because of tuberculosis. Look it up, it's a thing. Actually, it's been known for a while. So you can do like front apron only. You don't need the back, really. It looks a bit weird, but you don't really need the back. I mean, it does if you feel like it, but you can just have it hanging like this. That's fine too. So the other option here, you have the jacket, which I hope is dry by now. So that pops in there, closes. together. Pop that on there. That's the right arm. Or left. No, right. And left. Oh, not right, actually. This is the left arm. My bad. What am I talking about? I'll just use these because they're already free. The other ones, for some reason, like it is the wrist connects in the forearm is very hard to remove. So I'm just gonna leave those there. I'm gonna use these. Yeah, you get a nice jacket, which is very, well, it's nice. And this hoodie part here is also very useful. It kind of locks the whole thing up in place a little bit and provides a little bit of, so you can't, I mean, the only problem is like you can't, unless you remove this, let me see. Yeah, it doesn't actually open again. Like you can't have like varying degrees of like open or close jackets. It's just like one option. But otherwise, yeah, you have that. I kind of painted quickly the bands, the white band, just like very rough paint. And the wrist bit there, just like a preview of what it's looking like. Otherwise, oh, the head, of course. How are you gonna have to like move the twin tails out of the way? All right. So they do kind of have to float a bit. And when you're wearing the jacket, you have to have the shorter one here. There's this option here, which means that the band on the chest actually has this connected. So I don't know like how the leg will move with this connected. It might just like kind of float a bit, so you can still move the leg to some extent, but you might not be able to do the full range of motion. You do get this little connector here for like if you're using these parts. Anything on the back? Nope. Yeah, so if you're using this, and you can have her sticking into a piece there. So kind of. Just for support, I guess, if you're doing whatever. You don't really need, I mean, yeah, it should, the kit does have kind of very small feet, but it does manage to stay upright mostly. But if you do any kind of pose, yeah, okay, yeah, it's gonna fall down. So mostly stays upright, but it sometimes will kind of fall down because the feet are very small. And with the twin tails and all the thing on top, like it probably wants to fall over. I did build the Daisy Ogre, which had like a little Noir figure in the casket. So maybe that's what you're thinking about. So yeah, and the jacket part is like nice, like the fact you get like extra. So there's Chuchel. No, what's her name again? Chutra. Well, the girl from Witch from Mercury, Chuchu. So that one has another figure. I don't know if it came out. I need to look. I feel like it came out already, but I haven't gotten mine yet. Maybe I did get mine. I put it somewhere, I forget. But that one also has like a jacket, like a big poofy jacket. So I'm guessing the similar construction where you have to like, you get different arms and basically wraps around the body, or it could be like a separate body entirely. But this one is it's a simple kit. Like it's a very, I guess it just did because okay, female character in the show, just make it happen. They do that mostly for the female characters, except Dragon Ball and I guess Naruto and Sasuke from Naruto. So, and One Piece. So like the main, occasionally the male character, but mostly it's like the female characters because of course why not? Yeah, there's not much. I mean, it's the whole point of this is like you figure out a pose, you get them in there, and they stick in there. Why do your twin tails like fly off? The aerodynamic, and you're falling backwards. Yeah, the arms are a bit fiddly. And the legs also. Well, the legs are average, I guess. Except, yeah, it's a little bit fiddly. You just have to like play with it a little bit just if you want to get it the pose that you want, which I don't know what to do with this thing. Nothing really jumps at me. What exactly kind of poses do you have? That. Alright. What else do you do? Yeah, other weird thing about this is the manual is made of like heavy glossy paper. Which is weird, I must say. Not sure why, it's like feels heavier than usual. Like glossier paper. You have your free faces with different expressions, so you can like swap them. But like really, realistically, you'll only go with like whatever's. Well, actually, you can do like different options here. The problem is that you only get free faces. So if you want like different expression with the same, well, different eyes with the same expression, you're kind of out of luck. This has teeth. Oh, I guess yeah, that would add some teeth to the top. Yes, indeed. This one would take like that. This is just a little piece I didn't use, but you would put the tongue part on there and kind of just put that on there, and it would add teeth to the top of it, so it doesn't look like some weird toothless hole here. We get toothless face hole on our face. What else? So I guess I can do. Well, this is kind of annoying. I mentioned this already, but these are very small pegs, very short. They don't really connect there. Would have been better if it was rounder and more full with like a clipping mechanism here. Would have made make much more sense. I was kind of hoping you could use like the arms with a sleeveless jacket, but I guess you can't. This is for like feeling very windy. What kind of poses can you get? Nothing much. We'll just use regular then. Regular with. And there's not much else to say. It's like just a regular old figurized kit. Hopefully I can put this back. Trying to pull that out without breaking. It broke. Well, it didn't break, it just doesn't come off all the way. This is too thin. I feel like, yeah, if you pull this too much, at some point this is gonna crack and break. These kinda... And I'm having a thunderstorm over here, so maybe I should turn everything off, because who knows, lightning may strike. Yeah. No, it's gonna fall off. It's not, yeah, it's kind of top heavy and the feet are very small. And it's a bit difficult, unless I kind of do those things. Nope. Will not work. Yeah, this is kind of. It does require a bit of glue here and there. Some of these pieces are kind of separating, and they're a bit. Not the most. I mean, it looked good from a distance, I guess. And your feet are getting a bit weird. They bend the knees a little bit just for stability. Because otherwise, this thing isn't gonna hold. It is gonna fall off. Fall down, I mean. It is going to fall down. Yep. So that's why you need, it seems, a stand to kind of help it stay where it's supposed to be. The feet are too small. Just stay in place. We'll see how it goes. Oh, it's gonna fall off. But yeah, this was the thing from Synduality Noir. This is Ellie. It comes with this thing, which I'm assuming is a backpack of sorts. In the anime, I haven't watched the whole thing, but it has a bunch of connectors, so you can probably connect it with something else. There's probably weapons and stuff. There's 3mm pegs here, so there's probably something, and another one here, and more holding things there for other, I guess, things to connect. It doesn't actually say in there what you could use it for. Attached with allows for more freedom and posing. Okay, not a lot of information here. You do have a paint guide here, although you don't really need to paint anything. Just a little bit of like accenting here and there, just like yeah, just panel lines really. Not much else. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, water side decal for the eyes, though not all that useful because you have 3 faces and 3 pairs of hands, 4 arms, a jacket, apron, front and back. So, how long they take? Oh, come on, 3 hours? Come on, that's way too long. Alright, so that's the build of this. Just assuming it'll stay upright, which I doubt. I want to use this. Maybe I should. Just as a thing to lean on, I guess. Except for like, just to be able to like, because there's this thing in the way, so you want to. There's a little pipe you have to put in there to kind of get it to stand. can't figure out a good pose for this. There's like very few, very slight angles where this thing doesn't fall over. Oh, I think we got one. Yeah, there's like the ball here doesn't actually. It has. Oh, and I guess I lost it again. Oh wait, no. There we go. I have lost the angle there. Yep, I did. Okay, we got it back. But it's gonna fall down. There's like very few, like for it to like stand upright on its own. There's like very few options on the angles there. Yeah, there's like more. It's better. I feel like more elaborate. This one wasn't too expensive, if I recall, and I even got it on sale, so it wasn't expensive at all. But it's a kit, and I got it, and therefore I built it. Alright. Or I just need to clean that up a little bit. Very pale person. I'll do. Oh, I guess I don't need to mention the face is tampo print, which is that, well, not that new anymore. I mean, it's somewhat standard now. That's the new standard. The last figurized kit, which wasn't a figurized kit, it was a Star Wars kit, but 1/12 scale character kit of Luke Skywalker, which had that triaxial jet printing technology, which is probably not the same as tampo print. And of course, very few angles you can work with there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna fall off as soon as I get this to turn a little bit. Yep. Yes, you are falling down. I don't know why I'm insisting on this pose, but we'll try. I need to rebuild this platform. It's getting too wobbly. No, there's a thunderstorm over here. I don't know if that's gonna fry my computer or something, but hopefully not. So we'll just leave that here. Probably gonna fall off in 2 seconds. Anyway, that was the build of well, it's a figurized standard kit from Bandai. The year is 2024, and Synduality Noir Ellie. Basically 1/12 scale. As most of those are, and yeah, it's a simple kit, not too terribly complicated. The only extras, I guess, are the extra clothes the jacket and the aprons. Otherwise, like fairly standard, figurized standard. You get prefaces, one pre-printed, two with decals, decals, as they say in Britain apparently, with dekaru in Japan. And yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. Let it spin for a bit and get the hell out of here. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I know it wasn't all that interesting, but alright. We'll see you Saturday. It's already Thursday? What the hell? Alright, see you Saturday then for another build. And I'll try to find something a little more interesting. Alrighty. Bye for now.